All right, so for a while now, making AI video has been a bit of a guessing game, right? You type in a prompt, cross your fingers, and just hope for the best. But today, we're going to talk about how that's all changing. We're exploring some new AI tools that are finally giving creators the control to actually direct their stories. And trust me, it's a total game changer if you've got a vision you want to bring to life.
I mean, think about it. For the longest time, generating AI video has felt, well, it's kind of like shouting a suggestion into a dark room and just seeing what stumbles out. Yeah, you can describe the scene, but can you really tell an actor where to stand or frame a shot with any kind of precision? Not really. And that's been the core problem, right? The whole process is basically a black box. You have this amazing vision in your head, you try your best to translate it into text, and then the AI gives you its interpretation. But what happens when you need, say, a character to move from this exact spot to that one? Or what if you need to keep the same art style going across a bunch of different shots? That's where things have always gotten tricky for creators.
Well, guess what? That black box is finally starting to open up. We're going to take a look at a tool designed to do exactly that. It's called Google VEO, and you can find it through their Vertex AI platform. The amazing thing about VEO isn't just that it makes cool-looking videos. Its real power is that it takes instructions that go way beyond just text. It finally puts you in the director's chair. And really, that's the whole shift right there. You're not just a prompter anymore. You're a director. You get to guide the story to match the actual vision that's in your head, instead of just what you can type into a text box.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Let's dive into the first tool in this new AI Director's Toolkit. We're talking about controlling motion, and we do that with something called interpolation. So what on earth is interpolation? Honestly, it's a super simple idea. You just give the AI a starting picture and an ending picture. That's it. And video is smart enough to figure out all the motion that happens in between those 2 points. Think of it like a film director telling an actor, okay, start at the window and I need you to end up at the door. You're just defining the key moments, and the AI handles the rest, animating the whole performance. And the best part is how simple this is to actually do. Okay, let's imagine your starting frame is a picture of a rabbit. Got it? Now, your ending frame is that same rabbit, but now he's sitting next to a chipmunk. All you do is upload both of those images, write a quick prompt to describe the scene, and boom! VEO generates the entire video of how they got together. It's incredibly precise control, and it works whether you're clicking around in a Visual Studio or writing code. Okay, so that takes care of motion. But what about timing? You know how it is, right? You generate this absolutely perfect 4-second shot, but the scene really needs it to be 8 seconds long. Ugh. Well, that's where the next tool, video extension, comes into play. And yeah, extension does pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It takes a clip you already have and just keeps it going seamlessly. And it's smart enough to make sure the characters, the movement, the whole vibe, it's all perfectly preserved. I mean, for any video editor out there, you know this is huge. It's literally like being able to tell the AI, hey, that take was perfect, just keep the camera rolling. The way you do it is super intuitive too. You can take an initial clip, let's say it's a car driving down a road, and just tell VEO, hey, extend this. You can even tweak the prompt to guide what happens next, like maybe the sun starts to set in the new part of the video. You just set the new length you want, and VEO flawlessly stitches the new footage onto the end of the original. It's just one long, continuous shot. All right, so we've got motion and we've got timing under control, but what about the actual look and feel of the thing? I mean, how do you make sure your main character looks like the same person from shot to shot, or that your whole film has a consistent artistic style? This is a big one, and this is where image guidance becomes so important.
Think about it. Instead of trying to write a novel-length prompt to describe a complex art style or a character's exact face, you can just give VEO a reference image. That's it. It's basically like handing your AI cinematographer a mood board and saying, make it look like this. And VEO uses that image as its North Star, making sure everything stays visually consistent. And this control is really cool because it comes in 2 powerful flavors. First, you've got subject guidance. This is all about locking in the appearance of a specific character or object, making sure they look the same in every single shot. If you're an animator, you know how huge that is. Then you have style guidance. This lets you maintain a consistent artistic feel, like a specific watercolor texture or a neon-drenched cyberpunk color palette across your entire project. This is an absolute game changer for anyone, say, building a brand. See, this is what I mean when I say it separates directing from just prompting. So the real magic here isn't just any one of these features on its own. It's how they all combine. We're not talking about isolated little tricks here. We're talking about a complete toolkit for AI filmmaking. You're getting all these different layers of creative control that honestly just weren't possible until now.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of this director's toolkit. You've got interpolation to nail down the motion. You've got extension to get the timing just right. And you've got image guidance for total visual consistency. But wait, it goes even deeper than that. There are also features like in-painting, which lets you add or remove objects inside a shot, and out-painting, which actually expands the video's frame to show you more of the scene. It's pretty incredible. And that's really the big takeaway. This is all about giving you the power to evolve your story. These aren't just buttons you press to generate random, cool-looking clips. No, these are specific, targeted tools. They're designed to give you that precise, granular control over your creative vision, from the very first frame to the final cut. Which, it all leads to this one final fascinating question. For decades, the thing holding people back from making incredible videos was all the expensive equipment, or a huge budget, or years of technical training. But as these powerful new directing tools become available to everyone, the main barrier is shifting. It's going back to the one thing it always should have been: your own imagination. So the only question left is, what stories are you going to create?